Hello, here's the video you asked me for. I know you did it in a separate comment, but I found this comment and it was the only one I could click on to do a video. So first things first, this is exactly the same one you purchased. So the process should be very similar. Maybe a couple things may have changed. It just depends on your iPad and what you have installed and what you don't. But the first thing you want to do when you download something from Etsy or purchase something from Etsy, you want to start in Etsy.com, not in the app. You want to start in Safari, Etsy.com. You're going to go over to the little bubble that has the person, and you're going to go to purchases and reviews. Now, in my case, there will be no purchases because I'm logged in under my store. So when you click purchases, in yours, you should get items that you've purchased. And one of them should be to download the PDF file. When you download that PDF file, that's when you're going to get this guy. And it's basically just instructions on how to download. You're going to click GoodNotes download here. And then this is going to pop up. You click open. It's going to take you to where it's stored. Don't worry about any of this. Just, you can either click down here or click up here. It doesn't really matter. Then it's going to show this here, and you're going to do download anyway. And then download again. And then now it starts to basically bring it over. It is a large file, so it may take a minute, and then the check mark happens. So that's done. So now you can go to the little arrow, and it should be right there. When you click it, it should ask, well, mine automatically comes into GoodNotes and asks me if I want to import as a new document. If that doesn't happen for you, when you click that little arrow we were just at, you'll have the option to open in GoodNotes. I don't know how I set mine to automatically do this. And then it'll just import into a new document. And when it comes in, it'll take a minute, but it'll be here. Now, these are the pre-decorated landscape. You can either leave them here in their own notebook, maybe change the cover, do whatever you want with them, or they pair very nicely with the 2026, well, it's not called 2026, but the landscape planner shell. They pair very nicely with the planner, the landscape planner shell. This is a hyperlinked model. So what you would do here is you would then add each page to its actual month that you need it in. And the only reason I have them separate is because some of us like to make our own. So if that's the case, there you go. So it's the Ready to Plan Landscape Monthlies. As an example, let's say I bought this and then I got the planner shell and I wanted to add those in here. I'm going to duplicate, but that's okay. Go to, let's say you want January in. You basically just take it, copy the page, go to your planner shell in the month of January, and then you just add the page there. And there you have it. You just added the page where you wanted it. Now you could do that in any planner shell. You could do that in a separate notebook. It really just depends on where you want to have it. If you want to have it by itself, that's still okay. The first time I started planning, I had it in its own individual notebook all by itself. So it takes time to kind of figure out how you want to do that process, but that's exactly how you would download it from Etsy from the beginning. I hope that helps. Any comments or questions, drop them below.